Rise of far right highlighted in disinformation study. John Lyons, independent councillor for the area, spoke to #TodayCB. You have a vacuum that allows misinformation to spread. Far right exploiting and spreading misinformation. Not the Ireland most decent people want for their children. Shame on those involved, and all based on misinformation and disinformation. Tony de Gump Groves. I'd remind people that despite the outcry by certain far-right voices that in the recent local elections it was Councillor Lyons who topped the poll with over 3 times the number of votes cast for the area's far-right candidate, posted along with a video from Virgin Media.
Intent on violence and spreading misinformation.
All we're hearing about is misinformation, so I just asked, what's this misinformation you all speak of? Gump Groves then tweeted, call Councillor John Lyons gorgeous, which he is, and a far-right chocolate teapot will appear and accuse you of misinformation. John is gorgeous, this is true. And then my reply to the other tweet, which he edited in here. What's this misinformation you speak of? So Gump Groves is spreading misinformation by manipulating my reply and pretending that it wasn't to this post, and it was to this one, while simultaneously avoiding the question, what's the misinformation you're all speaking of? In totally unrelated news this week, man appears in court charged with rape at Ennis Leisure Centre. The man is an asylum seeker who wasn't in the country long. Man who sexually assaulted woman after following her in Dublin jailed. An asylum seeker who was only in the country 5 days. Before that he was in England for a year where he had picked up 4 convictions. I wonder is the misinformation about unvetted males and it's not misinformation at all. Gump Groves mustn't know about these things though. 15 hours ago he posted this video and said why. Someone said racism, and he said a large dollop. Oh no, wait a minute. I replied to him then as well and said how many is too many? What's the number before you are not given a label? This lad was here 5 days. This is what you support. Does this victim not matter? Or the next? He didn't reply to that. Because to all these people, all these victims are just currency in the name of diversity.